Okay. So last week we continued on the exploration of Dr. Barton's labs. I countered quite a few traps, some of them much harder than others. And at the end of last week, we left off. We had just entered a scrying center, which was operated by a bunch of people that came from the streets and that kind of did not have that good of a life. And they told us essentially that Dr. Barnum's deeper labs of sorts were in some direction.
Behind the acid pool.
And that's what we'll pick up.
Just as a side note, we did decide on leaving the people in that room, and we took all their keys.
Until we come back. We're not leaving them to die. Did we rest at the end of last week? I can't remember.
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, we took a short rest.
Yeah, and it was, if we wanted to take a long rest, we had to stay in the room with the scrying center. It was the only safe place.
All right, let's go blow up his lab.
So we make our way back using the keys. So we don't kill ourselves. Go this way. We use a key on the door.
Yep.
We use the key here.
Are you sure you don't want to listen first?
That was where the acid pool originated from.
I thought the key turned the trap off.
Uh-huh.
I will listen.
I will move back.
Okay, go ahead and roll me perception.
Alright, give me a...
You still hear the lapping of some kind of liquid against the door.
Oh, fuck, guys. I don't think the acid's gone.
Are you suggesting some sort of anti-acid dam?
Yeah.
Certainly an idea.
Let's
That could not be eaten by acid.
let's try not to use too much magic.
I've got nothing left. I can't...
I have nothing that would counter the acid.
I have 2 first level spells. I don't think I have Great Acid Dam among them.
Like, unfortunately, I need to sleep.
I mean, if you can burn if you can use fire on acid, maybe I can do something, but I seriously doubt it.
Alright. How do we get the acid to go back in the pit?
But like Magnus said, maybe we can just create some sort of dam and then make the acid go into like this hall right here.
What are we gonna create a dam
What do you...
out of?
Yeah. What was the plan?
Look, I'm not so much a plans guy, like the initial stage sort of thing.
We can just find ourselves further here. We can have a Graven use Mage Hand, and we can go stand in this hallway. And then if it starts to come at us, we can just lock ourselves in this room with no way out.
We could use those robots' bodies. They weren't like damaged by the acid, right?
Correct.
So
All right, I trudge all the way back and grab all the robot bodies.
making sure to turn off all the traps beforehand.
Yes.
We're gonna make a robot body dam.
It's a idea. It's not a good idea.
I think
But
there's
it's not an
6 robot bodies that we fought.
There are 4 in that room. I think it was 4.
in this room, but 2 in the room.
there's-
over
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys run around grabbing 6 robot bodies.
Maybe what we do is we take the one person who goes to the end over here. They turn the key, so the acid goes back in the trap, and then we wait.
Rowan, can you turn into a bird?
No, I haven't slept.
She
has
completely
nothing.
tapped out.
At this point, you just see, like, ready to cry out of frustration and exhaustion. I can't do anything.
Alright. Should I
I think
put the
that's-
2 bodies here, guys?
Yes, I think that's a good idea. But
Alright, put the
Yeah.
2 bodies there.
Tell
Yeah,
you, this
sure,
thing is
okay.
gonna fill up.
Okay, Graven, you want to use Mage Hand and open the door?
yeah, you may want to move back, Magnus. I will use Mage Hand and open the door.
Yeah, sure. You open the door and the acid comes out like a big old just acid torrent, basically just filling up this part of the room.
Okay,
yeah.
and it seems to hold.
I mean, there's like little leaks everywhere. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's really not that big of a deal. It's like acid all over in here. It's like, bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay, so I say let's push this body in, and then let's move.
No, that's fucking terrible. All right. Well,
I'm
I'm gonna
staying back
just
here.
like not stand in the acid, look through the door. Is it still just like flowing out?
Oh yeah, it's an absolute torrent of acid
Like
out in there.
it's not stopping.
Like, have you seen videos of fresh springs just spouting out water?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Is there
I feel like we should really try the canoe idea.
All right. Close the door. Close the door.
I close the door using Mage Hand.
I have an idea.
Oh my god.
Man, where's this going?
All right, Dirk. I pull this body
Sure.
and let the acid come down here.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Like
I mean-
slowly build the barrier back around us.
It's a flat room.
Has anyone bothered to look for a lever in this room to turn off the acid?
Oh yeah, there's definitely no lever.
Alright, I'm gonna try something here, and Rowan rummages through her normal pouch where she keeps her potions, and I'm gonna pull out the potion 95, the ethereal horse, and I'm going to throw that down on the ground.
Yeah, right. So an ethereal horse just kind of appears. And like a little text box pops up and it's like, what would you like to name this horse?
How deep is the acid?
Like mid chest level of the robots. So like a
Mid-chest
foot
level.
maybe.
Okay.
All right, so who just wants to run through the acid and takes a fuck ton of damage?
I'm thinking maybe ride the horse through the halls and the acid until it goes down, and maybe it buys you some time.
We could always try pushing against the acid, pushing the acid back in the room, as you know, with like a body or something.
With
That was my
what?
next idea. Well, my
Like
next
a
idea was
body.
going to be pool the bodies together and just push them. But we need to get the acid out of this room first.
Like making a bubble shield of bodies?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's metal as fuck, dude. Yeah. I'm down.
So
It's a horrible idea, but I'm down.
redirect these bodies to go through here.
Oh, God.
Sure.
I'll let them
Wait, are
try
you
this,
sure?
but then plan B is just riding the horse through the acid for as long as
Like,
possible.
the people are in there, right?
Well, the people are down below. We can do some more redirecting later.
Okay.
This just ensures that they don't leave, even though they can't.
I mean, I feel like this is a pretty heinous murder plot, but yeah.
So we redirect the acid, Turk, and I'll like push a body to sweep it if I have to,
Yeah, sure.
and put it into here, or at least in the hallway, and then just once I've got most of the acid cleaned up, or at least enough that it's not gonna mess with us, I will delete these here. Create a wall of bodies, stacking like them up on top of each other. This is so fucking stupid. I will open the door and push the bodies against the pool of acid.
Super. Okay, first of all, there's already acid in the room, so I guess I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws as it like levels out
I'm gonna jump
Like-
on the
and
bodies.
eats at your
Well-
footsies.
I'm gonna
Well, the
jump
point
on
was
them.
to redirect that acid, but
There's a lot.
Constitution.
I'm jumping on one of the robo bodies.
I'm jumping on the horse.
no, he's fucking dead. I jumped in the pool of acid.
I mean, unfortunately, I can't let you do that because that's not what the character would do. But I get you. I get what you're saying.
I'm just gonna kill myself, says Karen.
I mean, it's only 5 damage if you fail because it's just like biting at your feetsies. So the acid's like nom nom feet.
Do I have
This-
to make
this
one
plan
from on
is-
top of the robots?
Yeah, so I guess you start pushing the robots forward, and at some point, like, there's a lot of liquid on the other side of them, so you can roll me a strength check.
Okay.
I'll assist with that.
That's not gonna do anything.
Look at that!
There
That's
you go.
pretty good.
That's what the assist.
All right, so like I guess you get the robots to it's my mouse to this door, and now you're just like met with a ocean of acid.
How deep
Alright.
is that acid?
That's real deep.
Where's the horse?
Can we like just freeze the acid?
With what?
How?
With
Well,
what?
actually, in
Something
theory, I have cold arrows.
That's not gonna be enough to freeze all that acid.
We need to freeze like a couple steps, right? And then
Are we positive that if I
Dog.
put the key in here, the acid will go back to the pit, or is this just we're thinking this?
We're thinking
In-
this.
it's
Yeah,
a
alright.
chance. It's a better
Wait.
chance than not doing anything, right?
Wait.
I wonder if there's a lever in this room.
Dirk, is the acid see-through?
I think most acid tends to be opaque.
Oh,
You know, has anyone checked for secret passages in this room?
I have. It's the first thing I did.
What
But I
about
didn't roll very
this
high.
room? The very first room. Or the
I didn't
hallway.
Do that. Do you think you can mage hand from on top of the bodies to just activate the little trap with your thingy key?
could.
Let's do that.
I mean, this, just to clarify, this door is open right now, right?
We are now here. Well,
Okay.
You are now there.
I am
Yeah.
now here with
I go there.
I
Moving my
roll
bodies
one.
forward here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go where Magnus is, and I will mage hand key this door.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, the door opens and the trap that was there disappears, but like there's still a level of acid.
Okay, so
Wow,
that's
that's a
just
lot of
leftover acid.
Yeah.
Well, just let it drain out.
That's gonna take
So,
some time.
Here's the question: do you leave the key in there, or you take it out?
No, I would literally use it as a key. Like I would turn it, take it out.
Oh yeah, the trap opens back up then.
Oh, come on, I leave the key in.
Key in there. We have multiple keys.
I leave the key in.
Okay,
I redo it.
okay.
I'm wondering if there's a lever in this room here.
Probably. Look, there's probably a solution that is better than using bodies as shield.
There's a solution to this that we're not seeing right now.
Is there?
Yeah. I don't see it. I'm not
I
saying
mean-
I do.
What we could have done is turned this trap on and then just had the acid teleported away.
You-
In theory.
in theory.
In theory.
So don't forget that trap works by closing both sides of the whatever.
What if we
Sure.
just what if we just use the acid to destroy his lab and open this door here?
That is a brilliant idea.
I hand Graven my other key. Just
Alright.
open that door.
Are we? Is
We know
this
about
what we
it.
want?
General. I
We're
mean,
here to destroy the lab.
This is the best option. Just
What
do
better
it.
way to destroy the lab but with itself?
Okay, I will mage hand open the other door with the key.
Dirk,
Okay,
all the innocent
well.
civilians inside die.
The room is actually full of innocent civilians. It's like 8 people per square. No.
square inch.
You have a normal's worker key, so that's not gonna open that door.
Okay. Well, can I from here at least like look to see if I can find? I have a general idea. They said it's on this area. Could I look for where the secret door is?
Sure.
Okay.
What? Yeah, you see it.
Yeah. Do I see how to open the secret door?
It looks like there's just like a normal key thing.
And the
Shit.
the skeleton key thing didn't work,
Well, it's definitely not a skeleton key. It's the worker's key.
or well, worker's key, whatever key it is.
No, it did not.
I can't open it from here.
Do you want the horse?
I think
don't
we
know-
should try those cold arrows thing.
Try it. What else are you gonna use the cold arrows for?
Okay, I will back up and I will tell everyone to do so, just in case I get a 1.
You have to hold these bodies here, or else the ocean of acid will eat us alive.
Oh shit. Okay, I guess I'm firing through you.
Okay. Roll me charisma.
Sure. No.
Real bad. You know what
Like,
happens?
please.
Your hand gets cold.
Oh shit.
Touch the acid.
Do I get a feeling that I might be pushing it if I try again?
Maybe more than twice. You'll probably be pushing it.
I am going to try and project my creativity into this because
Oh, that's
I'm
fun.
feeling like I need to be creative.
That's fun. I like that. Do charisma at advantage. You make like a decent sized like ice patch as the arrow just kind of air bursts. Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so how thick is it?
Looks good enough for now, but you see that the acid is melting the frozen acid.
10 feet.
Go quick.
Yeah, I want to take a body from the pile and then jump and then land on the body and then do another jump under the ice.
But this is definitely going to be a double skill check.
Hey, it's worth it. All right.
Nice.
Nice.
10 out of 10.
Nice.
You just like jump off of Ash's shoulders, definitely grab one of the bodies, throw it down in the pool of acid, like right in front of where you want to be. And then you gently tippy toe on it and just do another forward flip onto the ice.
I'm gonna turn around, bow, and be like, "It's just that easy," and then I'm gonna immediately go and try to break into that door.
True.
Do you want me to roll a thieves' tools?
Yes, absolutely.
So,
You pop open the door.
but what's inside? What do I see inside with my beautiful eyes?
It looks like an office, just like your normal everyday office.
This is
Okay.
probably important stuff in there.
And I guess Magnus, the first thing you notice is that the acid isn't flowing into the room.
Okay. I'd like to quickly check for traps within the initial 10-foot area.
Yeah, sure. Roll me something. Yeah,
23.
definitely no traps. Definitely no traps.
Well, are we doing this?
There's a body set up right there for you guys.
I'm more worried about you guys because you guys are not dexterous, but I can definitely make that.
I'm not worried about myself anymore. I go for it. Acrobatics, Turk.
Yeah, sure. Roll me 2 of them.
Oh shit!
You know what?
Wow.
The 19's good enough to get you onto the rebat, but the 17, you kind of slip a little bit, lose your footing, your calf falls into the acid, but you're able to recover yourself.
Okay.
But I do need a Constitution save.
It's a
Alright.
check, but it doesn't fucking matter.
You take 13 points of damage.
Wait,
Only 54 more until I'm dead, guys. Got this.
All right, I'm gonna assist people with the robot now on the jumping portion.
yeah, who's next?
You got an extra body.
Wait, I just had a thought. Is anyone holding up the robot wall still?
Oh shit.
Shit.
I urge to push the wall as soon as I realize that.
When he's
Oh,
standing on the ice.
I can see this spot right here, right?
Yeah.
It's safe.
Yeah.
I grab Rowan by the arm.
Okay, that's fair. Graven, roll me a strength check.
Oh no.
That's not good.
And I dimension door over there.
Yeah. As you do it, you just see a torrent of acid falling onto Graven's face.
Can I use a reaction?
No.
No.
No, what is it? What do you want to use?
Misty step over the ice.
Yes, but I'm still gonna need a stave.
Goddamn. Wow, man, all my rolls are shit. Oh my god.
Oh!
So you still take half of that because you were able to use reaction to get out of there quick enough.
Oh my god, thank god. So
But
that's
your face is a little crispy.
Does the
no.
ethereal horse get eaten by the acid?
He's like, ooh, I don't like it. Ooh, ow. I don't know, where are you leaving him?
Well, he's gonna just run away and find a not acidy place.
Okay. So yeah, you hear in your mind, ooh, hot acid. And then he just disappears and suddenly you have a horse charm on your belt.
Okay.
Well, looks like you guys got along great there. I say as I look at the man burning to death.
I mean,
Well, his face is just a little crispy.
Just,
Start walking in.
Yeah, you walk in.
yo, Asher, you wanna yeah, good job. Zach. I'll pat him on the back as he's shielding in front of me.
All right, so you guys walk in. You're immediately greeted by Dr. Barnett.
This is great.
So he's kind of standing like right in front of you, Asher, and he's like, yes, hello.
I didn't think he was gonna be here.
He's like literally
Wait.
right in front of you.
ah, shit.
Draw my sword.
I thought it was at the meeting.
Maybe it's illusion.
I mean, he left early. Those meetings are really boring. I've been to like dozens of them. I usually fall asleep within 15 minutes.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk towards him with the sword drawn.
Well,
Point
he's
it at
literally right in front of you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull out some shackles.
So he just puts out his hands for you to shackle him.
The order of the Temple of Tyr, bringing you in for unsanctioned experiments on dead and living creatures.
He just gives you a wink. What do you do?
Shackle his hands behind his back.
Yeah, you like go to grab his hands, and your hand phases right through him.
It's an illusion.
That's what I said.
You were right.
Can I see anything projecting that illusion?
Roll me a perception. Nah.
I'm gonna walk past Asher and look around this place.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna
Start
Yeah.
exploring.
bypass the illusion.
His illusion just gives you guys finger guns.
Does his illusion like track us through the room?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you think that he's like somehow watching us from the meeting?
Do you think he's doing finger guns at the meeting?
He might not have to he could be mentally doing finger guns.
I was.
How do you mentally do finger guns?
I cast
I
detect magic
look
word.
at you and I mentally finger gun you.
Oh, there he is.
I
Kinda
felt
do.
that, I'll be honest. Okay.
You cast detect magic?
It's kind of magical.
Is there anything else magical in the room?
Basically everything.
What do we see in the room?
You see like a desk over here. There's a bunch of pictures on the walls of things bisected and like slices of them in between glass walls. And there's like a whole bunch of fancy looking tools. There's like a notebook table with a bunch of notes on it.
The first thing I do is I start rummaging to that.
Sure, they're all in his shorthand.
Somebody check this desk for traps.
Oh, I'll walk over the desk and quickly check it for anything. I'm guessing a sleight of hand check?
Yeah, sure.
23.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna try and open some of the desk drawers.
Yeah, you pull them open. Some of them have like needle-looking things.
Oh, like
Injectors.
syringes and stuff.
Yeah, but like Star Trek style injectors. You see a bunch of medical tools, more notebooks, several mechanical parts, several human parts.
God, this guy's disgusting.
Okay, well, we're here to destroy this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take what you want, 'cause I'm gonna start smashing shit.
Well, actually, I have an idea.
I start collecting notes and I just hand them, or just like hold them out to Kerveius. Can you hold these in the bag, please?
I open up the bag.
I start just dumping all of his notebooks and stuff in there.
I mean, once we're ready, I can start burning shit.
Dirk, I'm going to take out a sphere of scrying.
Sure.
Does anyone know how this thing works?
Not the slightest.
I'm just going to look at it and say, Dr. Barden.
I'm gonna start snagging a bunch of shit too.
Yeah, the
just-
sphere just kind of explodes in your hand.
Wait, does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
After they've cleared off a table, I just smash it with the sword, cut it in
Yeah,
half.
I'm literally grabbing every note that I can find that he's written and putting it in Kerveius's bag.
I'm
I
trying
just
to
start
grab.
making kindling out of the desks.
I'm trying to grab every other book.
Yeah, sure. So you guys have a whole bunch of stuff now.
Okay. I mean,
I especially like to do the stuff that seems to be about the dissections themselves.
You guys
sure.
ready for me to burn the place down?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. How are we getting out?
I can get us out.
How can you get us out?
I start drawing a circle on the ground.
What?
You just see Rowan's jaw drop. Like, what?
Wait, is that a teleportation spell, or like teleportation circle spell?
Yeah.
Since when do you know that?
Not too long ago.
It's been. It feels like it's been a while though.
Remember all those times
I'm
I
gonna
seem
look
to have
the other two.
disappeared for a while?
You sneaky son of a bitch.
I'm gonna look at them and go,
I was
time and
learning
place,
gate
guys.
addresses. So
That is
Wow.
awesome. That is awesome. Let's light this motherfucker up.
I can take us only. There's only 3 places I can take us. I haven't learned a lot of addresses yet.
Any
Where-
place that's not in here is fine. Let's be honest.
Wait, we're in this? We're not in Sudaran Empire, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh well, then hell, I can just take us to the Merchant Guild in the Sudaran Empire here, because I know that one. Anywhere else would be much further away.
Well, let's just that's fine.
I can only do this once.
Ever?
Well, no, then I gotta take a nap.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is gonna take a
Okay.
minute.
You guys still have that bomb you stole from that dwarf, right?
Oh yeah.
Question though, was it in Rowan's bag of holding?
No, it was mine.
Ooh.
The
It was-
only thing that Rowan's
has the
gunpowder
whole-
blew up.
Graven has the whole powder cake, dude.
I had
It
the-
was like
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
it was like 200 pounds of black powder.
I had that was the only reason I got a bag of holding was to take that keg of black
Yeah.
powder.
Yep.
So, okay, here's the thing. It's gonna take me a minute to draw this circle.
You draw
Okay.
the circle, and I pull out my tinderbox and get it. Like, what can we light on fire to light this thing up?
At this point, we're out of options. We have to just do or die.
Okay, so we're going the black powder keg way.
Yep.
Okay, I take
We
out
just-
the
we
black
just
powder keg.
Wait for Kerveius' signal.
Yeah, I like get the tinderbox ready, like ready to light it, and then hop
Well,
in the
we-
circle.
We can make a trail of powder to give us some time.
All right. Well, whenever you guys are ready.
I am standing like right next to Kerveius.
I take the rope and light one end of it as soon as he says he's ready to cast it.
Okay.
Duration 1 round, so that means 6 seconds to go through.
Yeah.
So I probably would have given us at least 10 seconds of worth of rope.
All right, so you guys stand at the teleportation circle. You do it. It's not working for a couple of seconds. Then all of a sudden, as the rope gets real close to the barrel, suddenly you're all teleported back to your friendly neighborhood, Merchants Guild.
And then you hear an explosion just in the city.
That would be terrifying, but no. Unfortunately not. It would be hilarious, though.
So we have no idea whether that worked or not.
Listen, there's no way that would not have worked. There's no freaking way.
Rowan
like
just
black powder.
throws her arms around Kerveius and gives him like a huge hug.
I have no idea if
No.
that explosion worked, but at least we're out of there.
We're alive. That's all that matters.
So, like, the local, the mage in this Merchants Guild kind of looks at you guys like, what's up, guys?
So we're in the Sudaran Empire, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Merchant Guild of Sudaran Empire. That's where I learned this.
Well,
Address.
you're in the one, or you're in the Pernides shipping empire.
Yeah.
Pretty needy.
What was the, is this the same city we were just in? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, Pernini busts through the door. He's like, my friends!
Pernini!
Needy, it's been so freaking long.
He only recognizes 2 people.
I have no clue who this person is.
Yeah, because it's only Graven and Rowan that he would recognize. None
Actually,
of us
this
know
guy
him.
being
I-
pretty
Oh yeah, you're right.
big traitor. Would
You would know him just by reputation, more than likely.
Gotcha.
Bernini actually has like a worldwide shipping empire. He's like, my friends! Magnus! I've heard of you!
While Rowan is still hugging me, I'm like, I need a nap. And I kind of slump into her arms.
What happened to the rest of your friends?
It's a long story, and we're really tired. And I look at Graven, like, maybe you can tell him what's going on. We're both gonna nap. I just like drag Kerveius over to a corner, and I slump down too.
Oh, okay. Well, I have rooms for the 5 of you.
You do.
6, I mean, sorry.
I mean, if we're already here, we could.
Wait,
You guys want to stay here, or should we go to? I can go to the temple too.
wait, 6?
Yeah, there's 6 of you.
5.
No.
It's definitely 6.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Your sister.
Oh.
The nose knows.
Rowan's already asleep.
The two of us are passed out next to
Oh, well, do you want me to get some people to help them to their rooms? I guess I can do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the other two and go. Who wants to come with me to deliver notes to the temple?
Kerveius, wait, did you take notes too? Because I shoved all the notes into Kerveius' bag.
Everything is in my bag. So if you want to wake me back up, I'll just I'll just
Go
dump all
over
the
to
notes at
Kerveius.
you.
Here's your bag. And just go take the notes out. Who else has notes? I know.
Everything was in my bag.
Well, I think
Magnus.
Magnus, you took books.
Sure.
I thought you did.
I definitely did.
Okay. Well, who wants to? We leave them here. Who wants to go to the temple and deliver some of this?
Magnus, Graven, you go.
Come
We'll
with
stay
me, then.
here and passed out.
Are you guys gonna be okay?
Rowan's like just snoring.
This
Okay.
guy, and I just kind of
Yeah.
gesture at Pernille, like, this guy seems to like he'll be protecting us.
Okay, so sorry, Brittany. I guess we'll catch up, like in a bit or another time.
Well, that's okay. If you guys ever need a room, you're welcome. You're always welcome back.
And I'm just like, where's the room? And I'm like trying to drag Rowan and myself to the room.
Oh, yes. You just like... And someone comes in to guide you guys to the room.
And we just flop onto the bed and pass out.
Don't worry, your friends will be safe here. The rest of you can do whatever you need.
I figured they would be. Start leading everybody else towards the temple.
I'll follow.
I'm gonna drop the books off with N, and then I'm gonna cut off to go watch the exit to the meeting to see if Dr. Barton leaves anytime soon.
Are you going to wait till the end of the meeting?
I know it's 8 hours, but I'll probably wait for like 3 or 4 hours, see if there's any major movement, and then.
There's not.
Okay.
Alright, so the other 2 of you heading towards the temple?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head to the temple. The head of your temple is not there, but the backup, I guess, is.
Yeah, they find whoever's in charge and deliver the notes. I'm sure they know about my mission, right?
Yeah, so that's kind of like sitting basically at the desk of where the normal head priest would be.
Mhm.
They're like, "Oh yes, back from your mission already. Have you gathered anything useful?"
Pull out the pile of notes. They're written in his shorthand, so I don't understand it.
Yeah, we'll need
This is all
code
this
breakers
stuff.
gun. That should be very useful. I think I have some people apt for the task.
All
Thank
right.
you very much, Asher.
Yeah, I'm going to my room. Graven, you can find somewhere to pass out.
As in the temple.
Yeah, I'm sure we have rooms for people.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll take one of those rooms if you don't mind.
Okay. We have Magnus. Mr. Guy doesn't leave in the
Okay.
time you stated.
And is there no other major movement in the time?
No.
Gotcha. Okay, I guess I'll head to the airship.
Okay. So this gonna be interesting. Okay, so 2 people are at the Trading Empire. All right. Sneaky boys rolled good. Perceptive boys rolled bad. Okay, rolls good. Nice. Hey, Graven,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check at disadvantage.
When at night is this? Or because I typically only sleep 4 hours, and then the next 4 I'm kind of awake.
Yep, it's like 2 hours into your sleepy sleep.
Okay. Disadvantage. I'll take it.
Hot dang. All right, that's pretty good. Oh, but they rolled. It's not good enough though because they rolled a little bit better than you did.
Really?
All right, so something happens. Magnus, you're awoken by the sounds of fighting on the airship.
Okay. So I got back 3 hours, or probably 4 hours after that. Would I have arrived on the fighting, or did they come 4 hours late?
Like 3 hours into you sleeping. This is when you
Okay.
hear this.
God. Okay.
Okay. Another roll. That's pretty bad. That's pretty good. Asher, you awaken to the sound of fighting outside of your door. About 4.5 hours into your sleep cycle.
All right. Well, I obviously run out without my armor and my greatsword.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Just-
dudes just like kind of standing out there, and they're like fighting each other. So there's some guys from your temple and some guys clothed in black cloaks.
Yeah, just the greatsword. He's gonna charge.
Okay, I mean you're fighting with the temple guys. Many of you dispatched the intruders pretty easily. They were not armored either, and only had daggers and rope, so they're super easy to overcome.
Do I see Graven come out of his room?
No.
I go check Graven's room.
Oh yeah, Graven's gone.
Shit.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to everybody else.
Magnus, you go up to the airship. You see a bunch of unarmored, black-clad figures with a rope and daggers lying dead on the top of the airship. The guards, or the normal people that man the airship, are like a little bit wounded, but they're good.
I knew this was a good place to nap. I say.
They look at you and give you a thumbs up.
I'm gonna flick them like 5 gold each.
The
Oh.
wizard's like shooting like lightning bolts at his finger. It's like pew, 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 pew. Got him.
Yeah, I'm gonna flick them some gold. There's bottomless pockets.
Nice.
I suppose sleeping 3.5 more hours won't really change much.
All right, Kerveius. Nope, Graven.
Yes.
Yes. You wake up. You wake up in a very dark room with something over your head. Your hands are tied to chairs. Your feet are tied to some chairs. And you hear like a couple people walking around you.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
One of them just kind of chuckles quietly. He's like, you're finally awake. We have someone who wants to ask you questions. Then we'll cut back to Asher, I suppose.
I'm trying to decide if I would just go back to sleep to get my spells back, but I guess not. I'll put my armor on and go get the other 2, and then head to the airship and get Magnus.
Has Rowan and Kerveius had a long rest at this point?
4.5 hours, so no.
Yeah, definitely not.
So we're still knocked the fuck out.
I'm gonna go searching through the black robed figures to see if there's anything that might lead us to a safe house or a drop site.
They do not.
Fuck, they're actually competent criminals. I hate those.
Once I get to Kerveius and Rowan, I kick them both awake. Graven got stolen.
I really hate you right now.
Hey, him, not me. I'm tired too.
I will shoot the messenger.
I mean, really, realistically, is 3.5 more hours. Is it gonna kill him in that time, or can we just sleep?
I just kind of blindly put my hand over Rowan's face to like close her eyes and just roll her back over her.
Rowan does not fight you on this. She just pulls the blanket over her head. She goes back to sleep.
That's what I thought.
And I just kind of mumbles like, when we're fully rested, we can actually rescue him. If we try to do it now, we're just gonna get captured. We literally
Like,
have
sleep.
no spells to burn.
Graven will live. He'll survive. And I go back to sleep.
Yeah, go back to sleep.
So we slept our remaining 3 hours.
Yep.
We have a long rest.
Yep. Finally.
Thank
well,
God.
there-
All right. As soon as Rowan wakes up, it's just like, okay. So Graven got kidnapped?
I think so.
Is that what you were getting at a couple hours ago?
I mean, I think so.
He's missing. He's missing from... Where did you guys go to lay down?
Temple. And when I came out of my room, there was people attacking us. We killed them, and then I went to his room, and he wasn't there. So maybe he just left. I don't know.
He doesn't seem stupid enough to do that.
No,
Are
but
you
he does
sure?
get kidnapped, mugged.
Yeah, see, wandering off would have been Yenyen's thing, not Graven's.
Alright, so let's head over to the temple and go look for him.
Yeah, if we start at the temple, maybe if I turn into like a hound or something, I can try and catch his scent.
That'll be tricky because it's
Oh,
been a couple of
right.
hours.
I pull out my statue. And I have a dog.
Oh, sweet, yeah, try that. It's worth a shot.
All right. I guess we go back to the temple to where Graven got taken from, and I toss out my dog.
Yes, and your puppy appears.
Can you track who was sleeping in this room? Like, I look around for something of Graven's.
Sure. I mean, he sniffs around on the bed. That's pretty good. Does that pose dogs do when they have the scent and just like basically just takes off.
Follow him.
So the rest of you are also doing that.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Magnus?
So I have a name. I don't really have any crazy information. We're going to rest, so I'm going to head to the temple.
Okay. Let's just say you are there like half an hour before the rest of them. Alright, so the rest of you, I guess everyone is now together. So you all follow the doggo's tracks. So it takes you guys down like a back alley somewhere. You come up to a wall, which looks like just a wall. But the dog's pointing in the direction of the wall.
Is he pointing to a specific spot on the wall? Or...
Nah, just look at the wall.
Okay, well, I'm going to go where a roundabout he's pointing then and check for...
She's gonna start knocking on the wall looking for the hollow spot.
A little bit of leg. Oh, there we go. 31.
Oh yeah. You notice the drag marks of them dragging Graven through like a kind of busy place. Like, I don't know. I guess his feet just kind of hit the ground a little bit. It's like, oh, and then you kind of are pretty easily able to pick out like a spot on the door that they press in.
Okay, well, I'm gonna press in on that.
Yeah, you press in and the door opens. And inside, you see nothing.
Is it dark or like literally nothing?
It is incredibly dark.
Unnaturally so?
Yes.
So who wants to go first?
I go first.
Yeah, that's why I like you.
Alright, so you go into the room first. You are like immediately thrown into a sense of... You're feeling disoriented, that's the word.
Okay.
So you're immediately feeling disoriented as you enter the room. Can't even see like which way is back.
To focus on not turning and just walking forward.
Okay, you just walk forward basically into a wall.
All right. My hands on the wall and I feel left and right. And touching the wall, I go left.
Okay, second area.
Where am I?
Yeah, I guess you would be up here.
I was going to close my eyes, touching the wall, go left.
Alright, you go left. You eventually hit another wall.
All right. Go left again.
So what are the rest of you doing while he's trying to
Light a
figure out his way
torch.
through that? Yeah, sure.
Anything show any brightness?
You just kind of like hold it up to whatever is there, and like nothing happens. It kind of looks like a wall of darkness.
I just like move away from the wall a bit. Just swing just anywhere.
Hey, Graven.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a 1d100? But first, before you
God.
do that, I'm gonna need you to guess me high or low.
I'm just swinging around the room trying to find anything, Turk.
Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Eyes shut, so even if like lights come on, I don't know they do.
His eyes are. He's swinging at neck level for someone sitting down.
Alright, Graven, high or low?
Low.
Alright, roll me a 1d100. I'll make you roll your own fate.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's
Whoa,
below 50. So low.
Okay. Oh, holy shit.
Alright, so
Barely.
Oh.
So what happens, luckily, is you hear the blade incoming, and you kind of duck, and like, Asher, your blade just like annihilates the chair.
I found something. I swing harder down.
I yelled, Jesus fucking Christ!
All right, so I mean, like, so Asher, you demolish the chair, and like Graven screams out, and you're like, oh yeah, that's Graven.
Am I no longer binded?
Yeah, you're good.
Chairs in pieces.
But like, it's like that movie where the guy escapes from his chair, but like all the bindings are still tied to him.
So you just got like random chair pieces attached to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see Asher?
No, it's magical darkness.
Okay, so I don't even know what happened.
No, you just know that a sword came out of somewhere and demolished the chair you're in.
So can I like peek into this room holding a handful of flame from my produce flame cantrip?
Yeah, sure, but it's still nothing.
I still don't see anything even with the flame.
What's
So
around
I heard Graven scream though.
Oh, yeah,
God, I missed
absolutely.
my lantern.
I reach towards his voice and just like grab at him.
Was your lantern of revealing in the bag?
Yes,
No! That was the most useful lantern ever.
I know.
Do I grab Graven?
Yeah, I guess you do kind of start grabbing for him, and you feel him at some point.
Who's there?
I grab his. I
Who's
don't
there?
answer, but I just move towards the door.
You're a dick. Out of character.
Roll me. Survival, I guess.
It's gonna take forever to find my way out.
Yeah.
I've got Graven in front of me, so I push him.
I'm just being dragged. I don't even know what's going on. How do I feel, Dirk?
You feel really hazy, a little sick to your stomach.
Okay.
Do I find the exit with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, while they're doing that, I'd like to get to an advantage point from the outside, looking around us, so we don't get fucking ambushed or anything like that.
Yeah.
I push Graven out.
Do I
Graven,
start?
like, come stumbling out of the darkness.
And now I can see.
Well, yeah, you're out of the darkness.
I'm gonna look him over. How does he look like physically?
He looks a little pale, greenish.
Terrified.
Yeah, he looks a little sickly.
Does he look like he was like drugged, poisoned, beat up?
Oh yeah, drugged definitely.
Oh, cool.
Walk up behind him. Okay, it was you.
Do I remember stuff, Dirk?
You remember getting kidnapped, kinda, and then you were drugged.
No, I don't remember anything they asked me.
Nope.
Shit.
We should get him back to the airship.
I don't have my stuff with me.
Your bow?
I have nothing.
Was it in your room? You were at the temple. Is it?
I looked over his room when we left. Did I find his stuff?
Yeah, all the stuff was there.
Oh,
Your
okay.
stuff's in the temple.
Okay.
Anything sneaking up on us?
Nope, you don't see nothing.
Let's get him back to the airship.
Oh, get his stuff.
I don't even know what happened to me.
You were kidnapped, and it's been 4 hours since then. It
Who
took us
knows?
that long to find you.
4 hours?
It was a really difficult trail to find.
Imagine what we could have done to you in 4 hours.
You should probably take him back to the ship and make sure he doesn't have any new body parts I'll go get his stuff.
I start helping him towards the ship.
I head back to the temple to get Graven stuff. And
Maybe I need checking. Can I go see like a plague or something?
Why don't you go to the temple and get looked over? Make sure there's no drugs or poisons or brainwashing.
Yeah.
Also,
You gotta get your stuff back there anyway, so...
Alright, so we'll take him over to the temple.
You know why this happened, right? Every time Graven is left alone, he gets kidnapped.
I technically was not alone. I had Asher.
You were alone in the room when you were asleep.
Well, yes, technically, but
Are we all technically alone, I say, as we walk away?
God damn it. Where are the notes deciphered?
Except me. I'm always surrounded by money.
Ugh.
All right, so you guys take him to the temple. I guess you guys meet with the head priest. The priest gets one of their clerics to have Graven looked over. What were you gonna say to the head priest, Asher?
I wanted to see if they'd had the notes deciphered yet.
They've only been able to work on it for about 4 hours, but they're working on it.
I think we're taking... Oh, yeah, and I point at Graven. He got stolen. Can you see if he's okay?
Yeah, so they have one of the clerics look him over. They find like a small cut mark in the back of his neck. So they go to investigate whatever it is that made that cut mark. And as they're kind of looking around, they're like, well, it looks like we'll have to cut you open to figure out what this is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it looks like something's been put in your neck. We're gonna have to try to take it out.
Yes, please.
So they kind of like cut open the back of your neck, and as they're rooting around, one of them kind of touches your forehead gently, and they'll be like, "We're kind of sorry about this," and they like eject you with something. Like it'll take a second. It's not magical, so it works, but it doesn't feel good for elves. And like your body starts to kind of heat up a good bit. You're feeling real hot, and then you just kind of pass out.
Okay.
And after about 20 minutes, you're lying like on a bed, and one of them just basically takes a bucket of water and dumps it on you.
How do I feel?
You feel bad. You feel real bad.
Whoa.
So one of them holds up like a kinda see-through stone. They're like, well, this was inside of you.
What is it?
We're not really sure. So yeah, they open the doors to let the rest of you in. Like, all right, he's okay-ish now. He's probably gonna want to sleep for a day and a half. Also, here's what was inside of him, and they hand the stone to one of you.
I'm not touching that thing.
I will touch it. I'll take the stone.
I look over your shoulder.
Maybe one of the guys on the ship can
wizard?
identify this. Yeah. I
Does it-
sure as
Does
fuck
it look
don't
like
know
the
what it
sparring
is.
stones we saw earlier?
No.
Is this the
wrap
only thing
this
that was
up.
wrong with me?
Yeah.
I cover
Okay.
it up and
Maybe
put it
this
in
is
the bag
how
of
he
holding.
controls people.
Yeah, sure. So you cover it up, you put it away. You guys gonna head to the boat next?
Yeah.
Magnus has a point. Maybe it's a control device, or it could be a spying device. Or both.
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Well, let's have the ship wizard take a look at it.
And then
Uh,
Graven can sleep.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I need to sleep.
You sleep. I need to get a new bag of holding.
Here, take mine, and I give you my empty bag of holding.
Are
Yeah,
you
it's not-
sure? You might need it.
I mean, I might, but yours exploded. You need one, so
He
But
never
I-
used his, except for that one thing of gunpowder.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, Rowan will take it.
Okay, so I'll give it to you.
All right. Let's get you back so you can sleep.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we've potentially destroyed the lab, what's our next move?
Maybe we should wait around to see if, like, there's any word of, like, I don't know, a house fire or something. That explosion had to have done more damage than just the lab. Maybe
Sure.
we'll hear about it.
Weren't
We
we
should-
supposed to go back to the lab anyways?
I don't remember. Are we?
And those people are
Well,
definitely
I kind of
still
look at
down there.
Asher. It's like, well, Asher made a promise.
No,
Well,
those people are definitely dead by now.
I kind of figured that they blew up. I'm not happy about it.
When is this happening? On our way? Am I sleeping at this point?
I'm gonna look at Rowan. You're not happy about it because you seemed pretty happy that he was able to get us out of there.
Oh, I'm happy that we got out of there. I'm not happy that we left people to die.
You weren't pushing to get back to him.
I was
Yes, that feels-
drained. I was
Okay.
drained.
Let's go figure
Fuck
out if
you.
the damage was
Rowan's flipping you the bird
done. Let's go
When
figure
is this
out-
conversation taking place?
as we're
That's what we're
dragging
waiting for you
you
to wake up.
as we're dragging you to the airship.
Okay, so I'm like, don't worry, they're fine. They're fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, we still gotta confirm the damage done.
Yes, we do.
and Maybe swing by and see what happened at the meeting. I don't know.
Let's try and swing by the mansion first and see if there's anything to see.
Well, I think the best person suited for that would be N.
Yeah, probably.
Or I can circle it in hawk form.
Another good option.
Why don't we just do both?
Yeah,
And
both
then
is
that
good.
way, Asher, Magnus, and myself can keep an eye on Graven
Yeah,
while he rests.
that sounds like a plan.
We'll figure out what this little sphere does that was in Graven while you go scout.
Okay. So once we get back to the airship, I'm gonna B-shape into a hawk and I'm gonna fly off towards Barden's mansion.
Okay. So let's do the hawk first.
Okay.
So you're flying over to Mr. Guy's mansion?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you looking for specifically?
Like any extra activity, extra guards walking around. Basically, if there was a house fire, you'd expect there to be like investigators and stuff like that, or like cleanup crews and stuff. So looking for any kind of extra activity from guards, etc.
The house fire that you guys set seems to have been put out. There don't seem to be any extra guards. Everything seems to be running by as it used to be.
Like, are any of like the servants gossiping or anything about what happened? Could I hear that or see that?
Yeah, they seem to also be going about everything as normal.
They're pretending like nothing happened.
That's how it seems, yep.
Does the house look like it has any damage?
I mean, this whole entire library is on fire, so it would be hard to hide that. So you can definitely see the damage.
So there's damage, but going about their normal business, like la-di-da, this happens all the time?
Something like that, yeah.
Alright, that's weird. I'm just gonna sit there and watch for a little bit.
Yeah, they continue to do things normally, not really acting too much out of normal acting how they would be. What is everybody else doing?
Talking
I'm
to
just
the wizard
sitting
on the
next to
airship.
Graven.
Yeah, the wizard just kind of like, hey, what's up, Kerveius? What do you want? So let's go. How's life?
I show him the stone. I goes, this was implanted in Graven. We don't know what it is. Could you potentially figure it out?
Yeah, sure. Let me just check it out. He like looks it over, like just kind of rolls in his hand. He's like, oh yeah, this is a stone of mind control. You said this was implanted in someone?
And I point over to where Graven is.
Oh yeah, well whoever put this in would have been able to activate it like whenever, I guess, and they control the person it was inside of.
We should probably destroy that.
Yeah, probably. You want me to? He's like holding out his hand.
If it can be done safely without hurting anyone.
Oh yeah, sure. He like holds his hand upward and just casts shatter. He's like, okay. Anything else you need?
It's possible one of those is implanted in his brother, so nothing at this point in time until we remove it.
Yeah, super. I'll just be on the ship, hanging out, guarding guys like normal. Oh yeah, by the way, we killed a bunch of black-clad figures. Yeah, there were like 8 of them. I zapped them. They weren't very tough.
Good to know. gonna have to be more vigilant than usual because we poked the hornet's nest, as it were.
Oh, good. We'll be here making sure this is a safe place.
Very much appreciated.
If nothing changes after like an hour or so with the house, I'll fly back to the ship.
Yeah, they're just going around their business as normal.
Okay. When I get back to the ship, I'm just gonna drop beast form and just be like, they're pretending like nothing happened.
That makes some sense.
Okay, but look, the library is totally destroyed, okay? Even not counting what we did to the lab underneath. The lab, I could see them pretending nothing happened, but the library, you can see the damage, and there's not even a guard taking, like, a statement. That's not normal.
Well, there was a response, and that was most of us got attacked. The airship was attacked, and the temple was attacked.
Not by particularly threatening people, apparently. Though they were able to capture Graven.
I mean, from what I've heard, the Graven got mugged once by just regular thieves, so...
I heard he got kidnapped another time, apparently.
No, that was the same instance.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, Graven notwithstanding, it doesn't seem like they were that powerful. That seems like a pretty weak response. Do you think maybe we didn't destroy the lab? So what do we do now?
I really don't know what our next move is, because we did that on the word of Zungul, who Graven vouched for.
I know.
And now what?
And we don't even know if we were successful entirely. Well, we can't do anything until he wakes up anyways, so I'm gonna go into town and stock up on some healing potions.
Make sure you don't go alone.
I'm going with her.
And I stop back in my room where, because after Graven, I would imagine that we've all learned not to put all of our money in one place. I certainly have. And I reach under my bunk and I take out a little box and I stash some gold in it in my bag now. So now we'll go shopping.
Could restock on some potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys head into town to restock on potions. You find a potion seller that is fairly close to the airship.
While they're doing that, I'd like to try to figure out what these notes say. I know they're in his shorthand. I feel like if we can figure them out, I can bring it to the king or the emperor of this area. Really get Mr. Doctor put to task.
Oh, so Magnus, you'd have to find a key to translate the shorthand. Or just know someone who's really good at translating.
Hey!
They're currently deciphering it. If you want to go help, it's at the temple. Are you good at deciphering, Magnus?
People. I got prince people.
Okay. I read out a note. This is Magnus. He good. Let him help with code. Here. You can just give that to somebody. They'll lead you to whoever's doing the code.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I'll go back to the ship after I get potions.
Alright, so it's probably going to take around 10 days for them to translate the notes.
Is there any place where diplomats of Vodmarsh might appear within this empire? Sort of some buildings or something?
But they have like a general diplomatic quarters. Like Vodmarsh isn't super huge. They're like big, but not like super big. So you guys probably have like a general place to stay. Why? What are you doing?
That's probably where we want to start giving out the messages to push to the king of the emperor. It's an emperor here, right?
No. The Sisterian Empire is controlled by the council.
Okay.
The council is like several representatives from each kingdom in this area. They decide through their kings what they want to happen there, basically.
Which of the kings are the most powerful?
They're all about the same. They're some of them are more powerful in certain things, but eventually like evens out.
Gotcha.
So, what do you guys want to do while these notes are being translated?
Well, what happens to me? Are we waiting 10 days or?
I just wait 10 days.
I'd like to set up some sort of security for the temple, just so they don't get their shit robbed.
I mean, they've already done that now that they know that like something like that's how it happened.
Then I'd also like to start making inroads with the local council or the imperial council.
Yeah, sure. We'll handle that at some other time because that's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a full-on thing.
It takes you about a day and a half to really recover.
Okay. So essentially 8 days more ish.
Yeah.
That I can do stuff.
Yep.
Okay. I would like. Okay, so this is gonna sound really weird, and I want you to bear with me. I want to go look in town for a therapist.
Yeah, sure. You find one.
I knock on whatever door, go in, and say, "Hey, for a therapist."
Yeah, it's like a old elvish guy. He's like, oh yes, I am indeed a therapist. Because I'm an elf and we live a long time. We understand how the psyche can be affected.
Yeah, I just need to like talk to someone for like a bit
So,
about
yeah,
stuff.
sure. I do charge.
How much?
Well, you seem like you have seen a lot of problems, so 15 gold an hour.
I will take it.
Okay. He like closes the door behind you. He's like, okay, what do you want to talk about?
Oh my god, where do I start? Just everything that's been going on right now. My brother's dead. Now he's back. I don't even know if I can trust him anymore. And then my friends. I don't know. I'm just so confused.
Well, that does seem like a lot of problems you've been through, young man. I suggest taking some time off, searching through your feelings. This is very complicated.
So that's another thing. Now that you're mentioning feelings, the short version is I have this bow. It's a powerful bow, and it reacts to my emotions. I am not good with emotions. Make me understand emotions better. I have no freaking clue.
Well, I unfortunately can't help your emotional intelligence, but I can give you some books. Talking about your feelings, it does help a lot.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing we can do today to suddenly make you more intelligent about your emotions. It's kind of a thing you have to do on your own. Face your own emotions. You can't just put them under the rug. It sounds like you've kind of been doing that.
Yeah, probably.
You know, it's okay to feel things. It's not going to take anything away from who you are as a person if you're honest with your feelings.
I guess. I don't know.
I can recommend some books. The Power of Emotions, understanding how you're feeling.
I assume there's a price that comes with that.
Well, I don't sell the books. That would be conflict of interest. But I can give you places that do.
Okay.
And he writes down like a book buying place.
Okay. So I'll take it, keep that in mind for later, and then just for the sake of time, I'll start talking to them about my friends, how I treat them like family, Zungle, the whole thing where, he's dead, now he's back, Dr. Barnin, and essentially all of that. The most I can do in an hour.
So, it's 15 gold an hour. But yeah, he just kind of sits there and lets you talk and get it off your chest. He's like, well, I'm here every day. If you want to talk more about your problems, you're always welcome to come back.
Thanks. I do feel better, I think, talking about it, but yeah, it was just like, oh my god.
But best of luck to you. I recommend reading those books, young one.
Yeah, thanks. I'm probably going to go ahead there right now.
Do you have your bow on you?
I do.
All right, cool. He's like, can I see this bow which speaks to you?
Whatever for.
I want to just have a word with it, as it were.
Can I insight him?
Yeah, sure.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so protective from that bow.
The master of emotions. He wants to incite him.
You definitely feel like he's telling the truth.
I'll hand him over, but definitely I'm cautious.
Turns though, he looks at it, he kind of past the top of it. He's like, yes, very good bow you have here. You wouldn't happen to know the origin, would you?
I do know what its official name is, but no, I don't know where it comes from other than its elven.
That's very interesting. What's the original name of it?
It's the Bow of Oat.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Interesting.
Did you learn anything from the bow?
No, not a whole lot. It's a very nice bow.
Are you sure you don't know anything about it?
Yes, very sure, very sure. But
Can I-
you have. Yeah, he can insight check him.
Okay, I would like to do another insight check on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's lying.
Listen, I may not be good with emotions, but I definitely have a good bullshit detector.
Right. Well, it's really not that important to you, I guess. So just have a grand old day. I have more patients I need to see. And he gets up and he starts pushing you out with a surprising amount of strength.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to resist because, like, what's the point? I'm in this house and then whatnot. So I'll go until he pushes me out.
Yeah, he just kind of pushes you out of the therapy room, and like someone else just kind of walks and he's like, well, have a wonderful day, young man. All right, and this is where we'll end today.
Okay.